Eggs are near universal in folk magic, and the people of Appalachia are no exception. Eggs are used in healing rituals. They're used for binding. They are pretty common if you are a person who has a flock of chickens, so that you can use eggs not only for delicious food, but also to move your world forward. So we're going to do today a traditional Appalachian egg binding. And when you bind someone or something, you are saying to the universe, this person or this activity is no longer going to hinder me. I am going to keep them from doing what they are doing that is making my life a bit too miserable. So if we think about it in terms of healing instead of people, suppose you are a smoker and you want to have an energetic and magical way to approach stopping that bad habit. So you would take up an egg, and you would write on it as much as you can, covering the whole egg with no more smoking, or smoking with a circle with a line through it, which is pretty standard. You'd cover the egg in that. And then you would begin to wrap it in red thread. And red is my personal favorite. Some people use black thread. I like red because it's very dramatic. So the whole time you are wrapping this egg in yarn, you're thinking to yourself, into the universe goes my wish and desire that I stop smoking. I am binding myself from this habit that is both wrecking my health and wrecking my pocketbook because it's gotten so expensive. And so you might have a little, what you might call a mantra about that. I'm stopping smoking. I intend to do that. This is my intention. And so I bind myself from this smoking habit. And you just, as you see, keep winding and winding and winding. And the whole time you're putting your intention into this work. No more smoking. No more smoking for me. I'm going to stop smoking, and this time it's going to stick. I'm not going to have that habit anymore. And you just keep winding, winding, winding. Last year at one of these workshops on willful bane, I pioneered the technique of using crepe paper instead of yarn. It's a lot quicker, so if you're someone who is experienced at this work, it's as effective, but it takes a lot less yarn and it's a lot faster. So once you get it completely covered with the red yarn, you're going to tie that off. And I always tie it off with the magical number of 3, because 3 to me is the one that binds the charm. So you do 3 little knots. 1, 2, 3. There you go. There is your traditional Appalachian binding. Now, what you do with this is you stick it in the freezer for 1 moon cycle. So now we are in waning moon. You would put this in your freezer until waning moon next month. Then you take it out, throw it either into a large body of water. Running body of water is best. A river is absolutely the best. Or you can take it out and smash it with a hammer and bury it. For that reason, you might want to use a yarn that is organic cotton so that it rots easily. This is acrylic, sadly. It's not going to rot very fast. Then you can put that in the ground, bury it, you can smash it, put it in the river, and your problems will be solved.